All right. Hey guys, welcome back to another DOY Creations video. I am Jeanette, aka Sarayah. And before I get started, I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High. All right, you guys, I am getting ready to share with you guys some projects that I am getting ready to frog. It's time to rip it. These were some skirts that I made. So here's one of the skirts I had made. It has a tie to the side like this. All right. And these are some really petite skirts that I made that I decided that I'm going to go ahead and frog them and reinvent them, recreate them. Let's make these items into something else. This was another one I've already gotten started with frogging it. And it looked like this. Same setup, same design. And I decided that let's go ahead and frog it, okay? Let's create something else with this. I think this a beautiful color, which is yellow, and this is a variegated color yarn right there. I'm thinking that this will make a beautiful, like a nice sun hat, like my bucket hats. So I'm going to recreate this into like a bucket hat. So I got my bucket hat right here, guys. Let me show you. I'm just going to change it into this right here. All right. So these hats are available on my website. So this one is so far. I was last night, what I was doing was I was labeling all my hats. I get these tags from All This Wood. I learned about them through Pamela Crochet and Knit Corner. And I get my little tags with DOYcreations. So last night, I was just tagging up my hats. And so they can, so they can know where you got them from. So all of these hats right here are now they was already completed, but I just needed to add my tag on there. So I'm thinking this would make a nice, bucket hat. So let's just frog this and yeah, see how that turns out. I was going to separate the yellow from the variegated, but now that I'm looking at this bucket hat, I think this bucket hat and this teal color, not teal, but it's like in the blue and green type of family. I'm thinking this would be a beautiful bucket hat. So let's go ahead and start winding this up. This is the best thing that could have happened to me, this winder. Shout out to my beautiful friend who blessed me with this winder, because it makes all my yarn projects look so much better. Especially if you're going to take a project down, you can when you ball on a winder, it makes it look almost like it's new. You like, is that a new skein of yarn? No, it's not a new skein of yarn. It's just these ball winders, when it makes it a cake. Yeah, that's what it does. It make it a cake. It just makes everything look so nice. So what are you guys are working on today? What is currently on your hook or your needles? How is the weather where you guys are at? Sunday, we had got a lot of rain. Monday, the sun starts shining. And then we just got really, really hot weather. Y'all know how that goes. And last night and the day before, those fireworks was like so eerie to me. Have they changed the fireworks, guys? Has they made the fireworks into do they make it louder nowadays? I'm not for sure. All right, hold on for a second, guys. I gotta grab my scissors. All right, guys, so I am back. So yeah, the fireworks last night was off the charts, okay? I don't know what type of I don't know what type of fireworks they was working with last night, but those suckers was louder than all outdoor. I'm like, listen, guys. But the blessing part about it was they did stop early. All right. I think they started like at 8 o'clock or something like that. But around about 11 o'clock, they was done. And maybe they was done because the day before, maybe they was using all of their fireworks on July the 3rd. So by the time July the 4th got around, they might didn't have as much fireworks left over. But, excuse me, guys. So they might not had as much fireworks left. So that is why, a lot of this, I thought I cut like when you merge the yarn. I don't know why I'm choking up. A lot of this is looking like when I connected the yarn, I actually didn't cut off the connecting piece. What was that about? So yeah, so I was dealing with that. So I was glad that that ended. I was glad that that ended pretty early, because the night before I was losing all kind of sleep. I'm like, I am losing so much sleep, guys. Can y'all have a cutoff time? I think like on the 3rd, they actually did it to like, probably like midnight or something like that. So on the 4th, they only did it to probably like 11 o'clock. So that was pretty cool. So look at that, guys. Just can hold it up. I'm making this harder than it has to be. I could just hold it up and it just goes so much better. What was I thinking? So it's like these ends right here. When I did the connection, I did not cut my ends. That's why when I ship something out, even though I may say it is done, it's completed, I always double check, triple check. I do a lot of checking. I'm going to stop this one right here. Let me show you. And then I'll do, it's probably going to be 2 skeins. I'm nervous when I do, I'm always nervous when I make them too big. I see some of you guys, y'all be having it super duper super big. But me, I stop at a certain point and then I'll make it out to like 2 cakes or something like that. So this will be the first cake. Let's bring that on up. Voila. Look at that. Nice and beautiful. Is that going to make a beautiful summer hat or what? Thumbnail. Is that a thumbnail or what? Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and do this other one here. All right. Where did I end? There you go. Sometimes I hide my end so well that I can't even find it. I'm like, wow, I have really gotten really good with hiding my ends that I can't even find them. So we're going to make this out to be 2 cakes. But I really made this harder than it has to be. I could have just held it up and let it run down. This is fun, guys. I don't know if you ever cake yarn before. It is just, it's so relaxing. It's so relaxing. If you don't have a ball winder, there's other methods out here that you can use to cake up your yarn. Before I had this, before I was blessed with this ball winder, believe me, I was searching on YouTube what's other methods that I can use to frog a project or things like that. So use what you have, right? Use whatever you have available. I hope this is not too much noise for you guys. But it's definitely relaxing for me. So I just got this much left to do. And I cannot wait to see how this summer hat is going to be. See, I gotta cut these ends off. These are just where I connected the two colors when I connected the two colors together. All right. I hope, well, I was about to say, I hope I ain't got no more connections, but I'm sure I will. I sure am. So I can't wait to share with you guys how the hat is going to look. I wonder how many hats can I get out of this? I wonder can I make at least 2 hats? I'm not for sure. Maybe I'll make like a hat and like a cow neck scarf. Let's see if we can get a hat and a scarf out of it. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what this is. You know when you're changing colors and you hide the yarn? These are my hiding parts. Okay. I'm like, there's no way I would have left this much yarn undone. But that's when you sew in the rest of it. Yeah, that's where it's coming from. I couldn't figure it out, guys. What was going on? What was up with that? All right. That was the last of me have to cut anything. This is just wonderful. This yellow, I'm not for sure which yellow it is. I'm not for sure if this is a mainstay yellow or a red heart yellow. I'm not for sure. But whichever company it is, it's a beautiful, bright looking yellow. So let's not get to the end of the project and get tangled up. So let's see if I can untangle this. I was doing good. Let's keep doing good. Let's try to get this untangled. I don't even know what's going on right here. It just got caught up. Hold on one second. Let me untangle this. All right, so that was pretty tangled for whatever reason. You know, when you get to the end, it's something always going to happen, but I was able to untangle it. And let's just pull this all the way there. And oh, this one is even bigger than the first one. Wow. I got more on this one than actually the first one. So yeah, let's pull that off. That one is pretty big. So there you have it. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? So definitely going to be making a summer bucket hat with this yarn right here. That yellow and that variegated is complementing each other. And I'm just going to let these colors go where they need to go. You know what I mean? So when I make the bucket hat, I'm not going to try to color control it. I'm just going to let it go where it needs to go. Yeah. So there you have it. I am going to get started with the green one probably later on today. Yeah, I'll go ahead and frock this one later on today. Yeah. Because off camera, I have to see which way I got started and finding the starting point and frog that. But anyway, guys, I just want to show you guys these cakes that I just frogged from a previous project. I think they are adorable. I think the colors is lovely. And I can't wait to see how the bucket hats is going to turn out. Please make sure you check out my website. I do offer free shipping, U.S. orders. Yeah. And a lot of the orders that does not have, a lot of the items that do not show free shipping, I do have a set price for shipping because sometimes Etsy can overcharge for a lot of stuff. And I want to be that shop where everything is very, cost efficient. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning back in to another DOY Creations video. I appreciate it so much. If you don't mind, take a second out and hit that thumbs up button. If you're not part of the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit your bell settings to all. What do you guys think of my cakes? I think they're lovely. All right, guys, until next video, always remember y'all Psalm 68:4 in your King James Version. Always keep your life and your health in check. And I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned to see how these bucket hats turns out. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.